limits. I'm going to take you through a hip opening sequence. So hopefully you're nice and warmed up, maybe coming off a run or a bike workout. So do some hip openers here. Let's just start in standing and reach up to the sky. Nice stretch. You can reach over to one side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, fall forward into a forward fold. We're just going to hang here, stretch out the hamstrings. I'm going to have you step back into a downward dog. So nice flat palms, stepping back, give those calves a little stretch. You can pedal your feet here. And then we're going to step the right foot forward between the hands. You can scoot it up there if it doesn't make it the whole way. Nice deep lunge. So ankles right underneath the knee. And we're going to lower our back knee. So in this nice lunge. And you can stay right here. You can come up if it's a little bit intense. You can just breathe here. Or if you want to go deeper, you can bring both hands to the inside of that foot and hang out here, breathing. Or maybe dropping one elbow or both elbows if you want to go even deeper and just hang out. Make sure your breath is calm, relaxed. Then we're going to shift our weight back, shifting back onto that back knee, straightening this front leg. For a half split, you can flex your foot here, point your toe, and just alternate between flexing and pointing. See what feels good. And then we're going to shift our weight forward again and walk that foot over to the left for pigeon. So we want to sit evenly on our, change my screen so you can see me a little better here. So we want to sit evenly on our sit bones, and it's okay if your left hip doesn't make it the whole way down to the floor. You can use a block here too to support yourself. But we want both hips squared forward. We don't want to be tilted back this way. So both hips square, and you can just stay here and breathe. You could lower to the elbows if that feels good, or stretch the whole way out. See where it feels like enough, but not too much. Use that breath. And we can play with the movement a little bit here. We can walk over to the left, get a little different angle on the hip. And then come on back up. We're going to shift our weight to the right hip and bring that back knee in. And again, you can see how this feels. See if that's enough of a stretch on the left quad and hip flexor. You stay there, or you can walk back a little bit. You may walk the whole way back, but just keep that left knee grounded to support the knee. So see where it feels like a nice stretch for you. We're feeling this in the left hip flexor and all down the left quad. And let's make our way back up. We're going to shift our weight to the right hip and bring that left shin on top of the right for logs on fire. So this is the regular version. If that's too intense, you can extend that right leg straight, and you're going to get the same stretch here, just working that left knee down. So we're feeling this in the left hip mostly here. You can stay here or maybe walk forward to get a little deeper on that left hip. You could walk your hands to the right to change up the angle of the stretch. And gently walk the hands back in, come to hands and knees. And we're just going to do some hip circles on that right leg, working out any kinks in that hip after stretching it so deeply. Play here, and then make your way to downward dog again. We're going to do it all again on the left side. So step that left foot forward, nice deep lunge. You can lower your back knee again. And again, see where it feels like a nice stretch. You can stay here, you can come up, or bring both hands to the inside of that foot and go a little deeper. And let's walk or shift our weight back, straightening that front leg. You can inhale and kind of lengthen your spine here. Exhale, try to fold over. And again, you may play with your foot position, flexing. We'll feel a little deeper, more intense stretch in the hamstring. And then pointing the toe, you're going to feel that in the anterior tibialis a little more. So both are nice stretches here. And let's shift our weight back forward. We're going to walk that foot over to the right. If you're tighter, you're bringing that foot closer to you. If you have pretty loose hips, you're scooting that foot away from you. And again, squaring both hips forward. Stay here or relax down to the floor and just breathe. And let's make our way back up. We're going to shift over to the left hip, bring that back knee in, stay here or walk back to where it feels like a nice stretch for you. If you are the whole way back, you can just keep on rolling that right hip towards the floor, opening up that hip flexor. And then come on back up. We're going to shift over to the left hip, swing that right shin on top. Try to sit evenly on the sit bones here and just hang out here, working that knee down, or you can walk your hands forward for a little deeper stretch here. You can take your hands over to the left, change up the angle. Good. And then walk your hands back in. You can come back to hands and knees and do some hip circles on the left side now. Great. That's it. I hope those hips are feeling nice and loose, opened up.